Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. What do I got here? Another review for you today. I just picked up a bottle jack from Harbor Freight, and what I have is an 8-ton bottle jack that will lift 16,000 pounds. If my memory serves me right, there's 2,000 pounds per ton, so this should pick up about anything. Certainly will pick up my car here, but I also have a 250 3/4 ton Ford truck and a 7,000 pound camper that has 2 axles on it, 4 tires. So I have a lot of tires that could potentially have a flat, as well as other things you can use the jack for. And the reason I bought it is the jacks they give you for your cars today and in my truck were a scissor jack. Now it was a bottle jack. Some are actual scissor jacks, and you know what those are. They're worthless. The bottle jack is good, but it took a scissor action to roll it up. It didn't have a pump action like this does. That's why I bought this baby. And this has got more than enough capability to lift everything I've got. So some people can use a cordless gun to lift these things, but it does require a lot of foot-pounds of power to turn those. So if you don't have a cordless drill gun on you, then you're back to that scissoring thing. So this is great because it has a handle. I'm going to demonstrate right now. This is a Pittsburgh 8-ton. I have the receipt right here. I just bought it in 2024 in the month of November at Harbor Freight with no discounts, no coupons, no inside track deal. The price of it was $34.99, and with tax, 7% tax here in South Florida, I gave $37.44. It should last me the rest of my life, but someone said you should really check it before you just buy it and put it in your car and take a big trip, which I'm getting ready to do, just to make sure the fluid and the rings and the seals and all that are actually working. So I thought, what better time to try it out and do a review as well. Now I've already took the liberty of looking underneath this car, and this plastic molding here, I don't want to crack it. So there's only a few places I saw that I can even want to put this thing. But it doesn't matter. I can put it in the middle of this car. It can lift the whole car up. So I don't need to be right on the edge here. So I found a spot I'm going to use. But let's first take it out and take a look at the product. Okay? Here's a little unboxing for you. This is what you get in the box. And it's not that heavy. Here's the 2 handles. And when I was buying it, they had a 4-ton that it was a much skinnier cylinder, and this was skinny. And what's great about this one, that's a little cap that you take off to lower it and raise it right here. We'll go ahead and remove that and take these on out of the bag. And this has an adjustment. You can just wind this up to help you out. Let's say you had something right here you needed to jack up and you didn't want to use all the travel you had. You could place this on some wood to get it higher up. You can even, if you have, I need a bigger space here, you can lay a small block of wood here, but you can scissor that up, see, and get you some height already. And it talks about you have minimum height 9 inches, maximum height 17 3/4 inches, which is, you know, a lot taller in this box because it was all the way in there. Now let's take this off. Let's see, that just comes off like that to hold these together. That's kind of nice. I'll keep those together like that. This simply, this is a little rectangular shape that you put on here to lower the jack and take the pressure off. And then we simply make sure which way I'm doing it. There it is. There's the snug fit just like that. And then this end right here will no doubt go right in your pump, and that's the way it works to pump it up. Now, it's better than doing this thing, which is very awkward. Now, there's nothing holding that, so you can actually use even one if you want. Let's get it underneath the car here. Oh, I can only get up. Now I'm going to have to lower this back down because my car is very low. I'll edit this video to show you of how long. First I'll put it under there, then we'll come back to the video and I'll show you how many pumps it takes to literally lift this car up. I wonder if I have anything in the front I can do that's going to be easier for me. Let me take a look under here. I don't think there is. This car is so low. This is the problem. You know, there's probably a spot you actually do it, but I don't want to break this plastic here demonstrating this jack. So already we can see it doesn't work because there's nowhere there's nowhere to use it on this Honda Accord. Let me find a spot right in here. Let's see. And look, it's so low, I may not be able to get this under. But I bought this for my camper and my F-250. The one that comes with the car, I'm sure, is just fine. There's a spot right here. Let's see if this bottle jack is low enough. It is not. So if I lower this, let me loosen it to get this back down and tighten it back up. As you can see, this is too big for this Honda. It will not work. It definitely won't work. Let me look one more place. So this is not the car to demonstrate it on. Let me look in the back. This could be a huge fail, but not for my purpose, but for what vehicle I have it for. Let's see. It definitely goes under here, but again, I see nowhere to lift my car. It's all aluminum and metal. I don't want to bend. Let me look under here. I see nowhere, folks. No. Got a bunch of exhaust going in my mouth. Getting high from this. All right, so that will conclude the Big Mac 8-ton Tussie that will not work for a Honda Accord. I don't think there's much difference in the height, even on the 4-ton bottle jack. I did want to demonstrate it. I will be performing this test off camera on my truck when I get home, but I won't be carrying it in my car because my car, you know what this car doesn't have? It's a hybrid. So there is no spare tire, not even a space saver. So not only is it a fail, it's a good fail because what good would it do to jack it up when you got no tire to put on it? So this is hilarious. So I can save my time and not have to worry about moving this from vehicle to vehicle. I can just put it in my truck, which looks like this Ford truck over here. Mine's even taller, and I'll have no problem performing it. But I'll do the test to make sure it works. I mean, it was pumping up a little bit there. But so that concludes the review. I say it's a great jack. It's just not good for cars that don't have spare tires and that are only this high off the ground. Crush it!